So, on what grounds can the government recommend you to send your child to a special needs school? Most of us know that the school system in Germany is very wide, broad, complicated. Especially for some of us who are coming from African countries, our school system is completely, totally different from the school system that exists here. Then coupled with the fact that when you have a child that is suffering from one or two challenges, children having disability diagnosed, and even those who have not yet been diagnosed, the overwhelmness is more. If you have a child with autism, ADHD, Down syndrome, the blindness, and many of these other disabilities, recommendation of a special needs school, what we call Förderschule in Germany, should not be new to you. So today I'm going to give you people a breakdown of the Förderschule, how to choose a Förderschule, why it is very important for you as a parent to be active when your child is being recommended to go to Förderschule, to see if that school that your child has been recommended for is suitable for that child's challenges or not. And when you know this, you'll be able to bring in your arguments in case you are not satisfied with where your child has been sent to. So let's walk it down. So now your full attention is needed when it comes to Förderschule in Germany, all right? Special needs school for all these children I already named from the beginning. You have 3 categories that exist for Förderschule in the whole of Germany, okay? 3 categories. I said categories, okay? I didn't say type. Under these categories, you have Förderschule für körperliche Beeinträchtigung, which means physical disability. You have second category, Förderschule für cognitive Beeinträchtigung, which means reasoning. Okay, reasoning disability, brain. Okay, then you have number 3, Förderschulen für sozial-emotionale Störung. That is mostly children that are having psychological, behavioral problems. 3 categories. Under these very 3 categories, we are going to have under subcategories. We'll come to 1. Category 1, remember our category 1 was physical disability, not so. So under this physical disability, you will have 2 types of Förderschule. Motoric, 2 people who are motorisch Entwicklung. They have a problem with maybe movement, everything that really associates with body movement. Okay, like the person himself or herself has problem with body movements, that will fall now under motorische Entwicklung, motoric. Your motor skills are not meeting the norm, okay? That's the first category that is under physical disability. Then you have people with blindness, blind schools. That one is very clear for everybody. And then now you have people with hearing disabilities, deaf. They also fall under this category of körperliche Beeinträchtigung. So that is our first category of Förderschule. Then now we're going to move to the second category of Förderschule, which is the cognitive Beeinträchtigung, like children or peoples that have brain problem, reasoning problem, okay? That they will not reason in the norm like me and you. They will not reason. Their reasoning faculty is not meeting the norm. So when it comes to IQ. So in this case, they have to test your IQ, okay? So in this case, IQ determines where you go to. You have 2 categories. People with IQ above 70 will go to a Förderschule für Lernen. Okay, Förderschule für Lernen. The child might just have only maybe speech delay, but the reasoning is very good. For example, then you have people that have IQ below 70 that are going to go to what we call geistige behinderte Schule, people with reasoning disabilities, which means you need another form of interaction with them before they could understand you. All right. Then you come now to the third category. Third category, which is the sozial-emotionale Störung. Okay. So these are children with mostly psychological problems. It could also be, they could also have speech delay. Yes, of course, they could have speech delay. They don't have no cognitive problem, or so they have now their own kind of schools that they can go to. These children can even fall in what we call inclusive schule if only they have what we call Integrationskraft or another support help during their school time. Like they may have difficulties in concentrating in class and stuff like that. Then you apply now for what we call Integrationskraft that will help to sit by these children in school. I'm sure most of you that have children like this already understand what I'm talking about. Notwithstanding, let us also know that in 2006, under the United Nations Rights for Disabled People's Schooling Convention, Germany signed an agreement which was ratified in 2009, which says you as a parent should be able to choose the school that your child has to go to. For example, you can insist that you need your child to go to inclusive schule, which means your child should go to a normal school, but with an extra support for this child. I know that in many cities, people find difficulties breaking through when the school really insists, because sometimes the school can recommend to you and you insist that your child should go to the normal Grundschule, for example. The normal Grundschule will say, no, we can't have the child there because we don't have that support system. But know that it is also part of your rights. If you know how to argue these things, you can actually break through.